Alright, so what you see here is a control deck with counterspells. Now, when you have counterspells, you would like to be able to play as much as possible at instant speed. You want to be able to pass your turn with mana open during your opponent's turn, and then if your opponent doesn't play anything that needs to be countered, you want to be able to spend your mana to do something else. And this deck uses the madness mechanic to do that. So I have discard outlets that let me discard a card at any time, for example during my opponent's end step. So 3 copies of Ob the Bloodline, which lets me make a vampire, 1/1 lifelink, and then Jace, and 2 copies of Sinister Concoction, which is a removal spell. Now with these cards I can discard a card with madness during my opponent's end step. Like the weakest one that I have is Gisa's Bidding, just making 2 zombies. But I have some very powerful ones. I have Welcome to the Fold, which can be used without madness to gain control of a small creature, but if you cast it with madness and you can spend arbitrary amounts of mana, you can gain control of any creature. And a similar mechanic occurs with From Under the Floorboards, which lets me make 3 zombies for 5 mana and gain 3 life, which is not bad. But with madness and with large amounts of mana available, which is what normally happens with a control deck, like you have a few win conditions and you cast your win conditions when you have a lot of mana available typically, I can make a lot of zombies and gain a lot of life. So one of the strong points of this deck is that it has a lot of life gain. The vampires have a lifelink and this gains life, which is very useful for a control deck. Other cards with madness, Biting Lane, 1 copy, this is my 3rd sweeper, with the 2 copies of Languish, which is much better, but it's nice to have a madness sweeper. And then I have, of course, Broken Concentration, which also has madness, although the main plan is to cast it for 3 mana, but sometimes you can use the madness cost just to get an extra vampire. So the rest of the deck is cheap removal spells, dead weight, harbinger, which is great against aggro decks, compelling deterrence, which is great if you have a zombie, grasp of darkness, languish, and then I have some 5 mana win conditions, which are not related to the main madness theme of the deck in any ways, and you cannot cast them at instant speed, but they are so powerful and so good that they are worth having. So Ob Nixilis, one of the most powerful planeswalkers, and then another copy of Ob Nixilis, and then two copies of Tamiyo's Journal, which is well, at first sight it's much weaker than the 2 planeswalkers, and it is because you have to pay mana to draw your card, and you have to wait, and you cannot do anything else. You cannot use this to kill a creature. But once you start having 3 clues and you can start using the tutoring ability, this card becomes extremely powerful. For example, just think about this card here. So you can tap your journal to sacrifice 3 clues and get confirmed suspicions, use it to counter a spell, and you immediately get 3 more clues, so you can just keep going. Anyways, yeah, this is the deck. Lands, I have 3 Skyline Cascades, which is a good defensive card. Maybe too many lands that come into play tapped in this deck. I might want to fix that. But for now, this is the deck, and let's see it in action. Okay. So I'm on the draw, but I have this languish, so I should be able to come back if my opponent is playing an aggro deck. Okay, because I do this, it's better to lead with Evolving Wild, get a swamp, then I will play Island into Code the Bloodline, and then I will be able to have 3 mana on turn 3 if I need. Because these will come into play untapped. I could also just play my Evolving Wilds here. I don't need to play these on turn 2. And if I can have a counterspell into Languish... Yeah, let's do that. Still nothing. That's interesting. So I get my island so I can play blocking concentration. Well, I'm just gonna pass. My opponent might play a planeswalker. So I really want to leave mana up. Instead it's still nothing. Alright, I'm gonna play my boneyard and pass. And of course still nothing. I mean, he might have a flash creature, so if I play this Jace it might die, but I could just play Cold Bloodline. That's safer, I guess. Yeah, let's do that so that Jace will not be attacked by Needle Spires, even if he doesn't have a flash creature here. Still nothing. Okay. Well, I can easily languish that, but do I want to play Jace next turn? Yeah, I think I do. Now that I know that he will not play a flash creature, I think this is the right moment. Play Jace. Plus it. Well, I have a lot of removal. Nissa is yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Although I have a better planeswalker in play, so... Oh, he's making the token. Okay, I see. He wants to attack my Jace. So play catacomb. So what I could do here is bounce the token, and then double grasp Gideon. I think it's better to play languish. Let's blast Jace if I'm gonna play languish. I don't actually need this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play languish, and then I have I can kill these with grasp and potentially make a blocker. Yeah, I'm gonna make a vampire. And then I will want to grasp these middle spires. Champ the Gideon grasp and then blast Jace again. I could also save the double grasp to kill Gideon, but killing needle spires is also pretty good, I think. I don't need this. Okay, Ob Nixilis. So if I also plus the Ob Nixilis, yeah, he cannot kill either of my planeswalkers with what he has in play. So okay, play concoction. Well, actually I should have left blocking concentration up. Yeah, playing this was a mistake. And nothing. With 4 cards in hand, could be Avacyn. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. I should have blast Ob Nixilis first to have more information. Anyways, he's gonna have Avacyn here, I guess. I'm just gonna pass. Nothing, really. Oh, he might have like 4 different mass removal spells in hand. I don't know. I really should have played Gisa's bidding. Yeah, because now I would play deterrence and force my opponent to discard. But I was expecting Avacyn, so I was thinking, oh, I kill Avacyn with this, and then with Madness I cast bidding. Oath of Chandra. That's weird. Confirm suspicions. Maybe he thinks that I have 0 creatures in this deck, and so I don't know. He just wanted to deal 2 damage to me, or to one of my planeswalkers, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna fetch first. And I guess the right sequence here is to do this first. Okay. Then this. Okay. And play bidding. And I'm just gonna pass. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna counter that. He would have gotten the 3/3 angel, so ooh. That sucks. Welcome to the fold. Okay. Oh, I can ultimate this. Yeah, let's do that. Choose an opponent. Plus Tamiyo's journal. Okay, now I can start. I can start drawing cards. Pretty quickly kill my opponent. Okay, and he concedes. This hand is not great. I think I want a mulligan. It's not even a turn 2 Jace. This is a turn 2 Jace. So if I lead with it's probably the same. If I lead with Evolving Wilds, I will have more basics in play, so if I draw that land that comes into play untapped, if you have 2 basics, it might be better. If I lead with Boneyard and I draw Grasp of Darkness, I can cast it. So each land has its benefits, I guess. But given that I will play Jace almost no matter what, Jace. I can, I guess, discard 1 copy of Languish, even though every time I discarded a Languish I ended up regretting it. Jace is also the only discard outlet in the deck that doesn't require any mana, so let's start by looting. Yeah, discard Languish and play a Boneyard. And I will be able to use Welcome to the Fold at instant speed, which seems pretty nice. Never mind. So am I gonna play against an endless stream of decks that have no creatures? Just removal and planeswalkers? Well, so if I draw a land, do I want to play this next turn? I think I do. That changes. Well, I'm gonna counter this, yes. I don't know what my opponent is planning to play, but I will take this opportunity to cast my zombies. Oh, I can steal that. Cannot steal that one. Oh, but I can grasp it. So I guess I just grasp idly, attack, and leave up counterspell. Huh. Okay. Um, yeah, that's probably fine. I mean, it will absorb a lot of damage, but eventually she will die to these zombies, so... Mhm. Okay, I'm just gonna attack Nissa. This was a good draw. Now I can use this at instant speed, although I would need my opponent to play something to kill. But if he plays if he plays a large creature, I can kill the creature and steal the token, I guess. It's not great. Um, yeah, let's do what I said. Play this with Mentas. And now I can kill Nissa. Mm. Yeah, I would really like to have called the bloodline, but only 3 copies, unfortunately, so you cannot have it reliably every game. But it looks like countering that ramp spell was a good play, because my opponent has 4 cards in hand and he's not casting anything, so they must be expensive spells. I only have 1 scatter to the winds though, so if it draws a land and starts playing 6 drops, I might be in trouble. Alright, 2 more turns of attacking and he should be dead. Yeah, I will... wait. What? Why? I should have countered that, awaken a land and just won the next turn, but instead... I guess I still have 2 counter spells here, so... But yeah, that was a really bad mistake. Didn't realize that the awaken would give me exactly 7 damage. If it wasn't for that, I think that not countering these is probably correct, but who knows. Alright, I can grasp that, so there's no reason to counter. And I can counter that. Okay, this hand is fine. I'm playing 3 copies of Skyline Cascade. It's a pretty good defensive card, but I end up having a lot of lands that come into play tapped. I think 2 copies of these, 4 revolving wilds and 3 cascades. So maybe I should cut some of these. Nice. Although again I don't he didn't play a creature, so probably not an aggro deck. Do I want to leave up mana on turn 3 for this counter spell? No, I think it's better to play these. So next turn, if I draw an untapped land, I can still leave up counter spells. And if not, I can just play my concoction, and then I will be set up for casting these with madness. Two or more basics. Okay, I'll play the cascade and concoction. And hope that I don't get killed by something horrible here. Nothing. What's wrong with my opponents today? Okay, I will fetch a swamp. Oh, is this Avacyn? No. For a moment I was hoping my opponent would do something, but nope. Thing in the eyes. Well, I can kill it eventually, so I will let it resolve. I don't want my opponent to resolve a Gideon after that. Get a swamp, and there's nothing I want to discard from my hand, so I'm just gonna not use the Call the Bloodline. I will use it this turn though. Can make zombies and force my opponent to discard by bouncing the thing in the eyes. So alright, discard beating. And cast with menace. Bounce the thing in the eyes. And attack for 5. Avacyn? Something? Flesh creature? Still nothing. Okay, I will counter counter using scatter, I guess, because I can get some more value from the madness ability, I guess. Maybe the awaken ability is more powerful anyways, I don't know. Yeah, I don't wanna make one of my lands more vulnerable though. Anyways, another beating. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I see no reason to play Jace. I'm gonna make some more zombies. Maybe kill the thing in the eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna counter that. I don't even want to know what he's gonna get, so let's kill the thing in the eyes. Ice. Maybe making a vampire was better, I don't know. Saving these concoction for something bigger. Now I think I play Jace. Yeah, and I will leave one creature back to block Gaia's Revenge. If I'm playing Jace, I should not have played my land first. Anyways, because I might draw Evolving Wilds. Oh well. Bottom. Okay, I can discard this to the other called the bloodline. Or I could save it in case of enchantment removal. Nice. Bounce your land. I should have blast Jace first. Bottom. Okay, nice. Yeah, so once you get the bloodline engine going, it's really powerful. Now I can counter a spell and make another vampire, or I can make 3 creatures. Opponent does nothing. Yep. Make some zombies. So I have lethal damage and a counter spell. And multiple planeswalkers. Yeah, I'll keep it. Yes, finally I have a scene. Okay, I'm gonna bounce it. And I might as well counter this.